What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 101 of WCW. If you haven't been paying attention to the channel or anything, you might have gotten scared that we called it a day on episode 100, because it's been about a month, maybe 3 weeks since that episode. If you didn't catch the community stuff or anything, or if you're not watching the TNA versus WWE series, I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. Specifically, my dad is having some health issues. He's in and out of the hospital the last couple of weeks, but he's back home. He's doing better, so I'm able to stream again. And yeah, this is WCW. We've got a lot going on. I was more afraid to come back to this series than the other one, because we got a lot of moving wheels, a lot of plates in the air with WCW. We call it the WCW series, but it's really the all non-WWF wrestling in 1995 series. So we've got a Clash coming up in 7 days. And then 2 weeks after that, we have a Nitro pay-per-view in Japan. Let's just get the old notepad out. Y'all see the notepad on this series. Alright. So we've got a Clash in 7 days. We're going to do Austin and Wagner. That is going to be an open challenge match. So I don't think we really need to build anything. We've got light heavyweight title. We've got Pero taking on Dandy. Start this storyline. God, I hope I did that. God, I hope I'm not running that on a 1 week build. Oh boy. We're doing Kinect and Coco for the CMLL heavyweight title. We're doing Blue Demon and Atlantis taking on Panther and Warrior for the tag titles. Plata is probably losing that welterweight title to Hayabusa unless he says no, but even then Hayabusa will probably intimidate him into doing it. Too Cold American Love Machine and Great Sasuke, who, as we all know, are the CMLL Trios champions, will defend against the Villanos. We did sign another Villano. I did do that. Skydo will take on Negro Casas. Randy Savage will take on Lasertron. And Rowdy Piper will take on Chris Candido if there's time. There might not be time. That might be a pre-show match. And apparently Dan Crawford is rusty. Noble, what's up, man? Billy, Noble, Incognito, hello. And then we'll be going right into the pay-per-view. This is going to be a Tokyo Dome show, I believe. Steve Austin will take on Inoki in his retirement match. Sting will defend the Triple Crown against Sabu. Tag titles, Holy Demon Army is taking on Hanson and Masawa. God damn. Owen will take on Regal. Owen's turn. I don't know if we did the Owen heel turn yet. We might do that this stream. Vader's going to take on Pillman. He's also turning heel. Ultimo will defend the Cruiserweight title against Jericho. Cynthia Moreno will defend the women's title against Aja Kong. Kenta Kobashi will take on Rick Rude. And then we're doing a big, dumb 10-man Inoki retirement show match as Dustin, Jumbo, Dory Funk, Tatsumi Fujinami, and Great Muto will take on Ron Simmons, Terry Gordy, Great Kabuki, Riki Choshu, and Masahiro Chono. What a match. And then Halloween Havoc, which is still a ways off. It's only fucking July, so Halloween Havoc is... We're 3 months away from Halloween Havoc, so we don't have to really run down that card. But that's... If you want to read it real quick, that's what's going on there. Thank you, Incognito, for the 2 months with Prime. I don't remember the tournament you suggested in the YouTube comments. Refresh my memory. It's been a couple weeks. All right, but we've got a Saturday night that we're going to, and luckily for me, last Saturday night I did one of the most clutch book this dummies of all time. As this sat here for 3 weeks, we are doing Arn and Austin for the WCW title, and Ric Flair is banned from ringside. Now, I don't exactly remember why we're doing this. Although I see here we're doing Tenryu and Arn at Havoc, so I'm assuming Tenryu is going to screw Arn here. And then Kurt Hennig is going to eventually get the title shot. I believe that's what we were planning. I believe Terry Funk is in the WWF, yes. Wait, no, we have Terry Funk. What the fuck am I talking about? Terry Funk's right here. He's just on Saturday. He was in WWF before, and then we signed him. Alright, we're advancing a day, finally. Giant Baba looking at us very disappointedly after we didn't renew his contract. Damn, he was a real good road agent. We probably... well, what? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Eric Bischoff left. Oh, no. Month-long round robin with 1 block on Nitro, 1 on Saturday. Yeah, that's not the G1 style thing. I think you gotta do a block on each. I think you gotta do a block on each brand. I think you gotta do a lucha block, right? Oh, that's okay. Aja Kong is here. That's good. Daryl Loudon has left. Okay, that was one of those random auto-generated guys. That's fine. Dean Malenko's here. Cool. Dr. Wagner is here. Great. Bischoff is gone. Scott Steiner gained weight. 306 pounds. Holy smokes. He's getting ready for that title reign, brother. Sid's here. Sid rules the world. Tatanka's here. Alright, did I give all those people brands? I hope I gave all those people brands. Brand. No brand. I didn't give them all brands. Alright, well, this one's easy. Aja, you're going to Nitro. Is there anyone else here? Wagner. You are going to Super Viernes. You guys are no brand. That's fine. Sid, you're a Saturday night guy for sure. Steve Austin, no brand. That is correct. Okay, I guess we gave one to Tatanka already. I guess I was real gung-ho in making sure we got Tatanka on the right brand. Yes, I put him on Saturday. Okay, I was real excited about putting Tatanka. Okay. It's not hard to install mods. If you can drag and drop folders, you can install a mod. There are, I mean, there's videos on YouTube about it if you really need, like, step-by-step instructions. Alright, here we go. A Saturday night. No nights off. I have no idea where we've been running shows or anything. It's been June 28th since we've been to the Tri-State, so let's go there. $22,000. Okay. I mean, we're doing a title match. I guess. Where did we go last time? We went to the Civic Center. Let's go to the Izod Center. Let's go to East Rutherford, maybe. I don't know what we need on these either, so I guess I'll just a finish, sure. Keep doing finishes until I get a near certainty for Brian Pillman. Okay. Storyline idea. Let's just mix it up. A likely. Give me a better storyline idea. Give me a better storyline idea. Okay, a near certainty for Ron Simmons. I'll take that. That was fine. Incidents. Vito LaGrasso has showed up and he wants to be used tonight. Yeah, sure. I'm not even... We could always use Big Vito. Anthony Durante has showed up and he wants to hang out backstage. You know what? No one's a friend with you and I don't really know you. No. Stan Hansen and Ric Flair apparently got into a heated argument. Okay. That's rough. Oh, Pitbull won? Damn. Should have given me his worker name. George South has a character idea? Yeah, I bet he does. Steve Austin has a degree of influence over Richard Slinger? I guess that's good. Training. Jim Ross did karaoke. Alright, great. Alright, well, we know we're doing... Let's see what else did we do. We did Funk and Onita against the Pistols. We did Steamboat and Richard Slinger. Scott visits Rick in the hospital. They don't know what's wrong with him. Right, because he got, like, fucking... Did they spray him with goop, or was it just, like, a curse? I think they put a curse on him, right? Alright, we need... Yeah, Rick's turn heel. We need, like, evil Rick to show... Oh, God. He's gonna bounce back. Kurt Hennig beat Dan Spivey. Sherry thinks Kurt should go for the title. Sure, 4 Horsemen are down but not out. Drew Nakayama defeated Cactus. Cactus is upset. Oh, we're Cactus is also joining the Coven. That's right. Flair's banned from ringside. Okay, all right, okay, no problem. All right, so main event: Stunning Steve Austin taking on Arn Anderson. WCW title on the line. What a way to come back to the series. I'm giving them like this is a real match. 20 minutes, open, slow build. Steve is winning. I'm gonna put in interference from Tenryu, but the canon for this is he's gonna be attacked by a mysterious masked person who could be anybody. And then let's do an angle afterwards. Let's see. Does Arn get him and rip off the mask and it's Tenryu? Or no, we have 3 months. Mysterious masked man who could be anybody beats up Arn Anderson. Let's call this a surprise, even though it is not surprising. And I also want to do an angle, like a backstage angle beforehand, where Ric Flair is like trying to get in the building, but there's like a security guy that's like, "Nope, Mr. Flair, I'm under strict orders to not let you in the building tonight." And he's like, "You know what? Fine. If you don't want me, yeah, then you don't want Ric Flair, then you don't get me, or you don't get any of the Horsemen. Come on, boys." And they're all gonna leave. And bro, it's a swerve, bro. It's a swerve, bro. They're acting like they're leaving, but bro, they're not all leaving, bro. The Horsemen leave. Alright, so Ric Flair, he's talking. I think the other guys are just there. So, John Paul, you're standing there. Tenryu, you're standing there. Rick Martel, you are standing there. Let's do Arn Anderson off screen. Alright, cool. That's like a solid half hour of TV. Alright. I'm a little worried that Scott has put on so much muscle that he's going to start getting bad, but... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Scott's going to have a match. He's going to simply squash somebody. Oh, Vito's here. Perfect. Poor Vito LaGrasso is going to get annihilated by Scott Steiner. And then after the match, we're doing an angle, bro. Let me check. Has Rick been set to turn? Can we do the turn right now? Oh, it's only been one segment so far. Fuck. Okay, we're not doing the turn yet. We're not doing the turn yet. So, after the match... let's have... Alright, well, you know, we can do the same angle. It's not necessarily a turn. Rick is going to be, like, at the top of, like in the aisle, by the stage. Do we have a stage? He's in the aisle. And Scott's like, oh, Rick! But, like, Rick's not really responding. Rick seems kind of like, the lights are on, but no one's home, you know? And then, as Rick is standing there in the aisle, Scott will be jumped by Vampiro and Kevin Sullivan and Mortis. This is a tease. Rick is back, but something isn't right. Coven jumps Scott. All right. Let's see. We are also, I guess we just got to continue this like Cactus Jack losing streak thing. Is there anyone else that he could just simply lose to? Well, Kurt Hennig is trying to build up wins, although that's like a match that could be a main event maybe. I don't know if we're just doing that on the undercard. He could lose to the debuting Tatanka. I don't hate that. Let's have him do a promo. I mean, I could just book the match, but I was already there. 6 minutes. Let him cook. Cactus Jack, it's time to get back into the win column. I'm calling out anybody. Anybody in the back. Anyone from any promotion. Come out here and fight me right now. Tatanka, Cactus. 10 minutes is probably fine. Do I give them the storytelling? Probably. Tatanka is winning. Storytelling. Okay. I was a little worried Cactus was going to be like pissed about it. And then I want to do, he's mad afterwards. Cactus. Just call it serious. Cactus working the crowd. All right, what else we got going on here? What did we do last week? Funk and Onita are simply going to challenge for those tag titles. Alright, we got... I think Eddie also just needs to kind of win a match. So let's book that. Guerrero, that is. Oh, fuck. Dean's here? Oh, God. Oh, it's so tempting. But, like, Dean should not show up and lose, but, oh, it's so tempting. All these random New Japan guys that are here, too. It's like, oh, man. I could just book, like, Eddie versus Choshu for no reason. Oh. You know what? He'll have a good match with Dave Finlay. What's his tech? Oh, his tech's really good. Let's give him a tech masterclass. Eddie Guerrero winning a tech masterclass over Dave Finlay. No notes. Avalanche. Oh, you know what? Avalanche. Let's do an angle. Let's have Avalanche cut a promo. Let's let him cook. Fuck it. Avalanche, his life has no meaning now that Sherry's not his manager anymore. He's down, he's out. Sherry, I want you back. Kurt, you son of a bitch, you stole my woman, I'll kill you. Which again, Kurt is like, I don't. I didn't want any of this. Steamboat, what are you doing at Halloween Havoc? Are you doing nothing? Ricky Steamboat is apparently doing nothing at Halloween Havoc. Okay, well, we have 3 months to fix that. Although we already have 9 matches, so I don't know where a 10th fits in. I mean, when in doubt, we always go to like a Richard Slinger feud. Where's Jake Robertson? I mean, he ain't here. I don't know where he is in general. What do you think of the John Cena retirement tournament? No thoughts. I don't know. I know Zack Ryder was in it. That's like the extent of my knowledge about the John Cena tournament. Oh, we've done nothing with a lot of. We've really focused on this world title match, which makes sense. That's the big thing tonight. We've done nothing with like Steamboat, the tag titles, the TV title. I think Funk and Onita can simply cut a promo. I think that's fine. Funk and Onita want tag gold. The other surprise entry was Ziggler. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen him in the WWE. What's going on with Catch Club? Severn beat Takada, and then they did a tag match. Okay. So really nothing's going on with them. All right, well, you know what? We can give people a week off. It's okay. All right, we're going to open with Eddie and Finlay, because it's a Tech Masterclass. And then, oh boy. Avalanche promo? Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, let's move one of these promos. Let's move Avalanche back to like here. Alexander versus Vito, Rick, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the show. I think this will be a good show. I mean, there's a world title match that could get like a 97 or whatever. So, yeah, I think we'll get like a 95. I mean, that's a great start. 86 for just a cold Eddie and Finley Tech Masterclass. That's pretty good. This Eddie Guerrero fellow. Pretty good. 75 for the promo. Okay, I was hoping 80s, but we'll take a 75. That's fine. No, I didn't use a creative finish. I don't know how many we have, and we have a Clash and a pay-per-view shortly. Ooh, a 100 Cactus promo. I never know what a Cactus promo is going to get. He can get like a 72 or he can get 100. Well, great promo, Cactus. Do the JOB to Tatanka. I mean, Tatanka... Oh, they had great chemistry. That's interesting. Tatanka got a 76. A 76 with, like, no momentum or anything is pretty good. He's very good at his Native American gimmick. All right. Welcome into Tatanka. Then a 75 for Cactus being upset with himself. Oh, no. 66 Avalanche promo. What happened? Oh, did I end that storyline and then give this storyline to... That's probably what happened. Yeah, that's on me. 70 for the squash match. No selling. Okay. 95. Yeah, Scott's still good even with the 20 extra pounds of muscle. Maybe even better, in fact. And then we did this shit. Kevin, how do you underperform on attacker-victim angle? Come on, man. All they gotta do is stomp them. What do you mean? Yeah, don't turn them yet. Ooh, a 68 for this. That's interesting. Thought this would do better. Though it's not much of a segment. It's just Flair being turned away at the door. Main event. A 100 for Steve Austin and Arn Anderson WCW title match. What? Austin penalized for physical condition and Arn penalized for low morale. Well, it didn't seem like it was much of a penalty. What? I have no idea how this did so well. This is like our second 100 match, and it was just a TV main event. I mean, I let them cook and everything, but... And then, this mysterious man. When I say mysterious masked man, I'm imagining him, like, all black, like, black turtleneck, black pants, black ski mask. But, like, obviously it's still Tenryu. You can't really disguise a guy that looks like Tenryu, you know? So I imagine our commentaries being like, oh, this masked individual, as if we all don't know it's Tenryu. A 96 as a good show. Oh, I didn't further enough storylines. You know what? Still got 96. Don't care. Show probably would have got 100 if we had advanced enough storylines. Although I guess in my defense, I thought we were advancing the Avalanche one, so maybe that would have been enough. And the yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll double check. I'll double check that for the next show. We made 640 grand. Great. Gain pop in many places. The 100 show will do that for you. Thought this was Jake Roberts. We were talking about him earlier. No, it's Mondo Guerrero. no emails. That's surprising. I guess when you run a show that good, no one has anything to say. Alright, so now we'll have our go-home show, our go-home Super Viernes for the Clash. Because that's on a Tuesday. I do not know if we were doing a good build for this Clash. I'm gonna find out. Oh, Tenzan and Hashimoto. Enormous bust up. El Brazo moved to Atlanta. Great. Richard Slinger moved to North Carolina. And we did a house show in Saskatchewan for 81 fans. What about Face Shaman gimmick for Tatanka to cleanse the Coven's dark spirits? Ooh, okay, we're booking ahead here. That's a feud for like 1996, you know. Like once Tatanka's established, and then once the Coven's kind of had their run, and we're maybe looking to end that, you know. I'm thinking Starrcade might be too soon to take the belt off Austin. I mean, he won it last Starrcade, so that's a year. I think that's a plenty long reign. Alright, no nights off. As always, we will run at Arena Mexico. Alright, let's get finishes for this Clash. Because again, I don't know if we have any, and we'll need them for the Clash. A near certainty for Misawa. That doesn't help us for the Clash. Big gamble. That didn't go great. Give me a storyline idea. We might need to heat up some of these storylines. Dan Severn. Okay. Locker room incidents. Super Punk has showed up and wants to hang out. No relationships? No, go away. Black Shadow Jr. has showed up. He wants to work. He is 44 years old and he's very bad. You know what? I don't think there's a spot. Medico Assassino Jr. has showed up and wants to be used. I don't know, this guy's a medical assassin. I don't know if we can trust him. He's got some skills. We might find a JOB for him to do. Sure, one night deal. You're a heel. You're a medical assassin. You gotta be a heel. Superboy that wants to be used. He's super. He's not good. He's boy. He's not getting used tonight. Lasertron has a storyline idea. Hey, maybe we could use that. No, Steiner is absolutely a guy to pass. He's been getting 95s. What do you mean? He gets 95s and 100s in his matches. Lance Storm tried to do team building with Randy Savage. That is a funny scene to think about. Bobby Heenan as well. That would never work. Our stooge lets us know that Kinect wants to be a chief enforcer. Okay, thank you, Randy. Karaoke. All right, great. All right, let me look at these storylines for this. Let me see here. Kinect and Coco is hot, shockingly. All right, El Dandy and Pero should be hotter. It should be a lot hotter. Piper Candido cold, sure. Our hottest is Savage and Lasertron. No, world title scene. Which Wagner is in, which I snuck him into. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe we should, instead of Wagner being a complete surprise, maybe he should show up here to build up some heat ski for that match. That makes sense. Can we do a storyline idea for Pero and Dandy? Is that Lasertron one? No, it's extremely risky. Of course it is. I have so many. Oh, I have 1 year certainty. Let's go. All right. Steve Austin is here in Arena, Mexico, and he's going to talk about, I was just busted. Well, I guess, hold on. I was just going to say I was just busting my ass, but that hasn't aired yet. We taped that on Wednesday. It happens on Saturday. So Steve Austin's here to cut a promo that's basically like, well, I'm wrestling Arn Anderson tomorrow night, what? But after I whip his ass, I'm going to be doing an open challenge on Clash of the Champions to anyone in Mexico or whatever. And then let's send Dr. Wagner out there. I don't know if Dr. Wagner can cut a promo. What's your... he can talk. Send him out there. Austin promo interrupted by debuting Dr. Wagner Jr. setting up match for Clash. Okay, great. Let's see. What did we do last week? Negro crosses and connect, beach Skyda and Coco. Okay. Well, Randy is like our hottest thing right now, so let's do a main event. I mean, listen, this is Lucha, baby. Let's do a 6-man tag. Let's do Randy, Pero. No, sorry, Pero's babyface. Randy, Dandy, and El Genio taking on Lasertron, taking on Pero Aguayo, and the third one really should be Chavo, but I don't want to put him in a main event. So we're gonna look at this list. Who else is over? Muto is recognizable. That's interesting. I mean, we're not going to book him. It's just interesting. Oh, the tag team, Blue Demon and Atlantis are only Atlantis actually. Blue Demon isn't. All right. Well, whatever. All right. Changing my mind. Atomicos 4-on-4. Randy Savage. El Dandy. Who's challenging for the tag titles? Blue Panther. Black Warrior. Taking on Lasertron. Pero Aguayo. Atlantis. Blue Demon Jr. Lucha. I want to give this time, but some of these guys are considered not recognizable because we're in US based, so I'm going to keep it to like 13. And I'm going to give, I mean, El Genio's not in this match, right? So I think Randy is going to defeat Lasertron. And I think it's got to be a distraction from the Genius, right? That's too much Blue Demon and too much Black Warrior. Damn, okay. 11 minutes. Okay, alright. That's enough. Let's see. What else? Piper, Candido, Savage, Skyday, Negro Casas, Fabianos, Plata and Hybrid. What? Let's look at the storylines. What? Because I don't know what I've been doing to build these matches up. Connection, Coco, everyone shot a tag match. Negro Casas. All right, they've mostly just been working tag matches. Okay, so Piper is like lose. All right, he's been cutting promos since that match. So, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna book Chris Candido. I would love to book him just winning a match, but he's unimportant. Is there a recognizable person he could just kind of beat? I don't know that there is. There's Roddy Piper, who's going to be... Yeah, no, there's not. All right. We'll have to just do a tag match. Another one. Chris Candido will team... let's see. Chris Candido and El Connect against... Well, Piper and Coco have been teaming in the past, so I guess that makes sense. This is a fucking wild match. This is crazy. I'm gonna have Piper lose, but by rage DQ, because he's mad. He's had it with this Candido kid. Do I need storytelling on this brand? I don't remember. I need high spots and tech masterclass. Okay, I don't need a storytelling match, even though they're definitely having one. All right, let's do a tech masterclass and to steal the show before I forget. Did I have this Roddy as the winner? Yes, I did. Good catch. Thank you. And I frisked. Now I have him set to win and lose. Okay, I fuck this. I did this backwards. Okay, great. I thought for a second now Piper might be mad, but it's fine. All right. So we have Negro Casas and Skyda wrestling at the Clash, and they are very good tech guys. So we should do my favorite gimmick, the Tech Masterclass tag match. So Negro Casas, Skyda. Who do we got that's tech? Who's Skyda's friend? Who's Skyda's good technical wrestler friend? Well, obviously it's Norman Smiley. Yes. And they will take on Negro Casas and his good technical wrestling friend. Kind of slim pickings for tech guys on the heel side, except for Dan Profit, who, as I know from my notes, is rusty. It's either Kato Kung Lee Jr. or El Brazo, so you gotta go El Brazo, right? I mean, when you can book Brazo, you gotta do it. What a match. I don't think there's any way Skyda could win, so we'll do Negro Casas Tainted. Maybe he'll pin Norman. Oh, Too Cold is recognizable now. Good for him. Plata and Hayabusa. Is that even a storyline? I don't even know. Welterweight title, yes. We've done like nothing to build it up. Hayabusa and Jinsei beat Oro and Plata. Hayabusa wants a shot at the welterweight title. Oro, Plata, and Taka Michinoku defeat Hayabusa, Astro Ray Jr., and Super Astro. How about just fucking Oro and Hayabusa, mano y mano? That sounds fun. I assume you have... Yes, you are good. You are good at flying around. Yes. Okay. 10 minutes. Do I need Steal the Show, or do I actually need high spots? I'm going to say Steal the Show, but that might be wrong. Hayabusa. Botched interference from Plata. It is a very strange... It's like mostly the CMLL 1995 roster, but then I had to like add some American guys so it would make sense as a WCW brand, because the overness and stuff, like who's recognizable and stuff, depends on their US pop and stuff. So I was like, well, we need some American guys here. But yes, it is strange. Actually, now, are either one of these guys... I was assuming Hayabusa was recognizable. He may not be. Because we've been pushing the hell... How is he not? How is he not? Oh, he has very warm momentum. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, we've mostly booked matches, but that's fine. That's what this brand is. So who can cut promos? Actually, we have pretty much everything. We have pretty much every match set up because we did the 8-man. All right. This brand did save Randy, but in particular, the cage match with Perro Aguayo saved his career. Or at least, saved him on WCW. WWF probably would have brought him back. It's not like he's... Oh, we didn't do anything with the 6-man. Okay. Alright. Do any of you guys talk Too Cold? No. American Love Machine should be decent. Yeah, he can talk a little bit. And then Great Sasuke, I would assume, is another no. Yeah, alright. Villanos? 3 and 4 can talk a little bit. How much time do we... Oh, we have a lot of time to kill. Fuck. Alright. Let's do a Villanos promo setting up to some kind of match involving guys from the 6-man tag, but not the actual 6-man tag. Does that make sense? So, Villano 3, talk. Villano 4, talk. Villano 5, you weren't as good. You stand there. Talking about American Love Machine. Actually, American Love Machine, you talk to. Too Cold. Background. Great Sasuke. Background. Villano's promo leading to impromptu match. No. What is the match? Well, let's do a tag. Who are the best two workers of the Villanos? I guess it depends on the kind of match we want to do. Actually, in general, it just seems like 3 and 4 are kind of the go-tos. Let's go Villano 3, Villano 4. Against Too Cold and Love Machine, I guess? Actually, those guys are probably both recognizable. Yeah, let's have Sasuke in there as a pin eater. Sorry, Sasuke. Yeah, let's do Too Cold and Sasuke. $10 let's give Villano for a tainted victory. That's probably 18 minutes is probably too much of those guys. Yes, that is too much Villano 3 and Villano 4, in fact. Okay. Fuck it. we're eating the penalty. Because I still have 10 minutes to kill it. I got nothing else. Oh, I truly have, like, nothing else. Oh, boy. Because everyone recognizable is, like, guys on one appearance deals from Japan who I'm saving for the Japan show. Steve Austin, he ain't working a match. I can send Bobby Heenan or Jim Ross out there. Alright. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Let's, Alright, the people love Randy Savage and El Dandy, right? Right? So let's have them hype the main event backstage. The two stars of the brand. As they will talk about their enemies. Pero Aguayo and Lasertron. Chat, I think at some point with Savage and Lasertron, I might do a mask versus hair match. And then have Lasertron unmask. And just be Hector Guerrero. Okay. We still have 5 minutes. Oh boy. I guess it would just be another. Let's have Piper. I mean, we only need 4 minutes. Let's just do a thing afterwards where Piper is just like out of his mind. I don't even know what we would rate him on here. Let's just do fighting. Let's do a big like security guards, Piper's out of control kind of thing. That'll scrape us by to 85 minutes. Oh, and now we're overusing Candido too. Great. That's awesome. We're opening with the Tech Masterclass match. And then I guess Austin promo. Actually, Austin promo and then Tech Masterclass match. And then the Villanos thing. And Hayabusa's Aura, Candido, big security. Alright, let's... They don't have to hype the main event right before the main event. They could do it earlier in the evening. Yeah, that's fine. No idea. I think those penalties for overusing people are going to hurt us, and this is going to get like an 81. Austin wasn't in this segment. I forgot Austin wasn't added to this. Okay. Okay. Return to booking screen. Return to booking screen. Add angle. 6 minutes. Steve Austin. Dr. Wagner Jr. off screen. Austin wants to face debuting Wagner at Clash. Okay, great. Fixed it. No problem. Let's put this up here. Alright, that's what we meant to do. No problem. I'll take an 82 on this. I'll definitely take an 82 on this. In fact, this is a Math 8 match. I guess they were still buzzing from Dr. Wagner Jr. showing up. Also, Dr. Wagner Jr. getting an 82 on his own is actually really good. I was just upset with myself about what happened. I didn't forget. I didn't click. Like, y'all saw me go through and I just didn't hit the, like, add button. This promo was bad. Not really any surprise there, but, you know. You know. Match was good, though. I'll take that. Good thing we had Sasuke, the best guy in the match, lose. Hey, now we're booking. 78? Hell yeah. Damn, Oro was really good. Hayabusa is still absolutely winning this title from Plata at the Clash, but I mean, Oro and Plata have been good. Maybe look at a tag title reign. Ooh, this storyline idea was a failure. It was a near certainty. Come on. God, that sucks. Because I was going to headline with Dandy and Pero. Now I have no idea. I guess it's just Austin and Wagner. Because Wagner's in the WCW storyline, title storyline. And that's super hot. Fuck it. 71 for this. That is another, like, I will take it score. This could have been in the 60s for sure. Yeah, the 91 segment is fine. I needed heat for the storyline. 57, okay, cool. 96 Austin promo. You see, actually, it was genius to do this as 2 separate segments, because then we got an 82 and a 96 instead of, like, 190, okay? Actually, it was actually, like, genius. It was totally what I meant to do the whole time. 82, I'll take that. Black Warrior shouldn't have been in this match. That's what I'm gonna blame this on. But we needed a 4v4, and he's in that tag title match. I'll take an 85. I guess an 81, so you can't be mad at an 85. Financial report, almost 700 grand. Great. Okay. What'd you think of that show, Bill Watts? You don't want to hear what I think. Bill Watts would never bite his tongue like that. He would let me know. Villano 4 is now a regular wrestler. Okay. El Genio thinks El Dandy is a natural talker. Yeah, man, we're pushing him. I know. 3.8 million viewers for Super Viernes. Okay, so then we got Nitro, and we'll try. I want to get this Clash done. I would like to do that. So hopefully, and those shows are back to back. That's a Monday and a Tuesday. The Clash shouldn't take too long since it's all booked already, but this Nitro might take a minute because I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we're doing. It's another show where I got to figure out what's going on. You would say a slur we haven't heard since the railroads have been built. Yeah, luchas are... oh, we got a massive fine. Oh, no. Nippon TV won the long-running legal battle with WCW last night when the wrestling promotion was found guilty of breaching their contract to provide a set number of episodes for broadcast. Of course, I found out a huge... Oh, that... $4.8 million ain't shit to us. That's fine. Should have breached it sooner. Hey, listen, when you're making $400 from these Manitoba house shows, who needs $4.8 million, you know? But yes, anyway, Lucha is our most watched show. Just the TV deal we have for it in Mexico is crazy. We're on, like, the biggest channel in Mexico. Anything of note here? The way I remember it is that I just didn't run enough shows by accident, and then it was like I didn't intentionally not run the shows, and then when I realized I couldn't fix it, I was like, well, screw it, we'll just get a different contract. That's how I remember it going down, but it is possible I just screwed them. Twitch censored chump? I don't know. I saw it. Maybe it's only censoring it for you. Maybe it's doing one of those AI things where it's trying to guess your age and it thinks you're like 12. What's ECW? ECW is weird because it's like ECW is stuck in like its Eastern Championship Wrestling era, right? Because it hasn't evolved from like 1992. I still have Paul Heyman and Eddie Gilbert, right? So like, yeah, it's still Eastern Championship Wrestling. Their shows are really weird. Yeah, this is what they're doing. They're doing Lord Zoltan defeating the Convict in a ladder match. Yeah, it's like 1992 has just kept going. It's weird. All right, let's do a Nitro. No nights off. Let's go. I guess we'll be doing Japan for like the go home show, but we don't got to go to Japan yet. July 3rd. Oh, June 14th for the Northwest. Let's go to Northwest. Last time we went to the Tacoma Dome. We have not gone to the Taco Bell Arena in a long time, mostly because we have outgrown it, but your boy loves Taco Bell, so let's go. I do not believe in Joe Hendry, Billy. You can call me a hater if you'd like. I do not believe. Alright, I'm still farming finishes for this Clash show. I'm doing a bad job at it. I'm not farming very good finishes. Unlikely. We're never going to use unlikely. I honestly probably shouldn't even save likelies at this point. We're not going to use them. Okay. Lance Storm getting yelled at by every... Yeah, Lance, he didn't have to go to Muto. He, like, doesn't even work here, man. We got some training. We got some training. Okay, pretty chill locker room. Alright, what did we do last week? We did a dark match with Diane Von Hoffman beating Chikusa Nagao. Alright. Austin Inoki contract signing. Sure. Cynthia Moreno beat La Fugitiva. Jericho wants Cruiserweight title at the Tokyo Dome. Ron Simmons and Terry Gordy beat Jumbo and Dustin. Owen is reaching... Alright, Owen has not turned heel yet. I think we're doing that this week. Kawada beat Stan Hansen. Hell yeah. Rude says Kobashi can only beat him in tag matches. Sounds like Rude is setting up a singles match with Kobashi this week. Although I think we've done that, but whatever. We can do it again. Who cares? Sabu beat Vader. Big end of show brawl. Oh boy, I wish I would have written down who was in that, but I assume it was Sting and like the other Dangerous Alliance people. That seems like who would be in that brawl. Did we do Rick Rude and Kobashi recently? They had that 99 tag match. No, they have not had a singles match. Oh, are we building? We're building to a singles match at the Tokyo. Yeah, they shouldn't just do one. Yeah, they shouldn't just do it. That would be silly. Well, unless, I mean, if the story is Kobashi can't beat me in a singles match, then Rick Rude can like win by DQ or some shit. We can do that. We can do that. 16 minutes. Rick Rude. Rick Rude tainted, I guess. Then afterwards, let's have Rude. I imagine Rude is like feet on the ropes or pulling the tights, maybe both. So the bell rings and he, like, you know, rolls under the ropes, hightails it out of there. Kobashi's bad. Maybe that doesn't have to be 4 minutes. Maybe that's just like 3 minutes. And that would be Rick Rude working the crowd. Kenta Kobashi working the crowd. Okay, great. I assume that's the main event, but we also might do like Sting and Vader. Brawl was Sabu and Pillman versus Vader and Sting. Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's the match. That's for sure the match. Unless we've done that, because we might have done that. Let me check. Sting and Vader against Brian Pillman, because that's who they're both wrestling at the pay-per-view in singles matches. Yes, we did it. Well, we did it at the beginning of the month. And they've wrestled in lots of six-man tags. Lots of six-man tags. I don't think it's a crime to run this match back. You know, I think we can do it. I'm going to have this match be regular. I'm going to set that other match we just did to storytelling. Vader is going to continue his losing streak because he's a fucking loser. I'm going to have Sabu pin him. Unless he says no, but I don't think he's going to. Oh, he's a bit unhappy. Okay. What's Sabu's pop? 83? What's Vader's pop? 88? Money's fake. Alright, you guys are now telling a story. Since you're not going on the main event. And we're going to do foreshadow. Vader is just beside himself. He's just like on the verge of tears. He can't believe he's lost again. And Sting is trying to be like, hey man, it's alright, it's okay, man. And Vader's like pushing him away. Vader pushes away. Upset Vader pushes away the Stinger. I'm a big piece of shit. I'm a big fat piece of shit. I remember when Sabu had no pop. Yeah, man. 1992, 93 maybe. It was a long time ago. We don't talk about that time. All right, what else do we have here? I need some talking. Well, oh, we got Austin and Inoki. They did. You know what? Let's give Steve Austin the night off. Let's have Inoki simply cut a promo on Steve. Let's do that. And then I almost just cut him. I almost just added him. Inoki hypes match with Austin. If he's even still champion after he wrestles Dr. Wagner tomorrow night on Clash of the Champions. Masawa and Hansen are gonna wrestle the Holy Demon Army. God damn. All right, let me look at these storylines. Jumbo and Gordy, they're just in that 10-man tag, right? Yeah. Light heavyweight title. Jericho. I mean, Jericho said he wants them. I guess technically Ultimo needs to cut a response promo, but that'll do bad. Oh, Kawada beat Stan Hanley. Yeah, good for him. Oh, we need to do the Owen heel turn. All right, we need to do the Owen heel turn. All right, here's what we're going to do. What if we did... Now, it doesn't really make sense because they've been losing matches, but they are the former champions. So we're going to do Steve Regal, Owen Hart against Stan Hansen and Masawa in a #1 contenders match. Because I don't think we've officially said Stan and Masawa. We might have. I don't know. Listen, I was gone for a month. If you're watching this on the playlist like 6 months from now, and you're like, oh, you just... Listen, I know. I'm probably fucking it up. I'm sorry. 12-minute. Actually, you know what? Let's give this the storytelling match. And before I forget, I'm going to go and change this back to normal. And let's have... I mean, Stan lost last week, so let's have Stan beat Owen. And let's have him beat Regal. And then let's do partner miscommunication from Owen. And then we will do the big turn angle. Where he will attack Steve. Poor Steve. Do we have a storyline idea? Likely. Oh, we like never... Oh, we have a near certainty. Let's use it. I'm going to give Ultimo a very quick, scripted, backstage promo where he accepts the challenge from Chris Jericho. Alright. Great. Let's have Asha Kong debut. So let's have Cynthia Moreno. There's probably... Oh, Diane Von Hoffen is here again. I guess we just brought her up. I didn't realize we did that. Cynthia, have you ever wrestled Monster Ripper? No. Okay, great. I always thought Owen was better than Brett IRL. I think Owen had more charisma and was more likable and was like flashier in the ring, but Brett probably had better like fundamentals. Although it's not like Owen was like not a fundamentally sound wrestler, but Brett was just like really good at it. Cynthia, you're gonna defeat this monster, and then a bigger monster is gonna show up. Debuts, kills Cynthia. 3 minutes. Surprise. Aja Kong, attacker. Cynthia, victim. We got 5 more minutes. We can book a match. We can book a promo. Really book anything we want. Moreno is probably your biggest success story. I don't know if she's my biggest success story, but she's gotten the biggest push out of someone that I had like no intention of pushing when I signed them. You know what I mean? Like you know, people like Sabu or whatever have gotten over bigger, but I was gonna push Sabu. Let's just fucking announce this 10-man tag, because I haven't known what to do with it. So who's the baby faces? Dustin, Jumbo, and then the other side. All right, the baby faces should announce it. That makes more sense. So let's Dustin and Jumbo announce inter-promotional 10-man tag for Worlds Collide. So yeah, they're just gonna announce, hey, we're in a 10-man tag. We're gonna team with Dory, Fujinami, and Muto. We're gonna take on Ron Simmons, Terry Gordy, Great Kabuki, Ricky Choshu, Masahiro Chono. They're just, how else do you announce that? You just say it. And you get the charisma fountains of Dustin Rhodes and Jumbo Tsuruta to announce it to the world. And the yellow is just Vader. Yeah, the yellow is just Vader. Is Vader mad already? No, he's extremely happy. It's fine. He'll be fine. Oh, heel run for Steamboat. I don't know. Let's not open with this Dustin Jumbo promo. Although, I don't know what else we're opening with. Oh, Inoki. Yeah, that's way better. Boom. I am happy with this. I don't know. 90. I'll say 95 again. This is a good show. Yeah, 98 Inoki promo. Hell yeah. Unbelievable that we could get that kind of score for Inoki. See, this is why I wanted to get him in TNA. I was intoxicated by how good these promos are in this save. But they weren't that good in the TNA. I really fuck that. 70 classic squash match rating. 72 for Cynthia. That's good. And then Aja showed up, got a 56. She's great at her monster gimmick. Yeah, I would hope so. I hope Aja's good. She's not going to be over, but hopefully she's just so good that it's fine. Oh, a 75? Okay. I never really use scripted or short promos, but that's probably the secret to getting these, like, really bad promo guys like Ultimo into, like, passable promos. Because he was getting, like, 40s and 50s when I was just like, hey, go out there and cut a promo. But if, you know, backstage, here's a script, we'll do multiple takes. Like, we could get something usable out of him. Can Bull Nakano be a face? I don't know. That's a great question. Because, yeah, it would be good for... It would freshen her up, too. And, like, her and Aja could... That'd be wild. But she might literally only be able to play a heel. 86 for this. Good. Good, good, good. Especially since it was storytelling and a face-face match. And now it's time for Owen. Yeah, 88. Good. To kick Regal's leg out of his leg. Complete success, of course. A 73. Yeah, I mean, we knew this wasn't going to be great. That's fine. Y'all don't know Cynthia Moreno? You think I made her up? Damn. 98. This was the semi-main event. Oh, I might have put this in the... I might have flipped these two matches. I might have fucked that. Whoopsies. Yeah, this ruled. Now we're setting them up for a singles match in the Dome. And 75 for the post-match angle. I mean, a 95, you know, it was technically the worst of the two matches, but I don't think anyone's upset about a 95 main event. Another very good match. Crybaby Vader is upset. 96. That is, I said a 95, so that's pretty close. It's pretty close. We made 900 grand. We gained some pop. Kyushu. We gained pop in the most important territories, like Southwest and Kyushu. Big fat piece of shit. God, that's one of my favorite clips. That's essentially the angle we're doing too. He's losing and he's upset with himself and he's a big fat loser. Okay, 3 million viewers for Nitro. And it's Clash time. Oh wow, it really okay. I thought we had to advance the day still. It truly is Clash time. All right. 2.5. I should probably set this to just straight up 3 hours, right? Because how many matches do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 10. Yeah, this is a 3-hour show. Yeah, this is making 3 hours. And let's spend 100 grand on a set. Alright. No nights off. Absolutely going to Arena Mexico. Oh, okay. So TBS, TV Asahi, Rogers, and Canal 5. Or Canal 5, I guess. Sure. Booking team meeting. Come on, guys. Give me some finishes. Alright, here we go. Big gambler. Another? Okay. It seems like they give you better finishes at the pay-per-view. Maybe I don't need to farm them all month. Though, on the other hand, doesn't hurt to farm them. No. Who said to discard it? No. Black Power has to... Listen, man. I can't. No. Astralita wants to work tonight. I don't think the women are working, Astralita. I don't think there's really a spot for you. Dr. Kent. You know what? Listen, there's not really spots. There's really no spots. This is a booked card. Paraguayo yelled at Lance. Sure. Mike Tenay yelled at Lance. That's funny. El Sagrado has been getting ribbed because of how much he's being influenced by Steve Austin. Okay. Dispending on set, do nothing in game. I don't think it actually does anything. I could be wrong, but just a fun. I like a set. Okay, I like a fun set. If it affects anything, it's marginal. Dory Funk ribbed Viano. I love that Dory Funk is just here waiting for his one appearance at the Tokyo Dome, and he's like, I'm gonna rib people. There's just no reason for him to do that. Viano 5 wants to be a locker room leader. Oh, okay. Let's not do any of this. Okay, let's look at these storylines. What's got the most heat? Pero and Dandy does have 82. Pero and Dandy has slightly less heat than Savage Lasertron, but I have to imagine it'll be a better match. And then, of course, by simply cheating and adding Dr. Wagner to this, it has the... Alright, it is Austin and Dr. Wagner. That is our main event. That is interesting. This is also a crazy thing to just like, hey, Wagner, you here. You're main eventing a big... Should just get in there, you know? What's his stamina? Oh, he's got plenty of stamina. And he's not fatigued. How fatigued is Steve? Do you feel like the next TEW would have brand-specific interception? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. It would be nice. Oh, he's not fatigued at all. He's a stud. He's in his prime. I'll give them 18. Austin is simply going to win the match. Great. All right, and then I think we do. Oh, you know what? I didn't use a fucking finish. We spent all those time getting finishes. I didn't use it. Do we have a Steve Austin one? That would be great. We don't. All right. How many good generic ones do we have? We have a safe bet. We have one near certainty. We have two near certainties. Oh, we have like 4 near certain. Okay, we'll be fine. Near certainty. Let's use it. Is he not on the house shows? Well, I don't know. Good for him. All right, and then I think second from the top has to be Pero and Dandy. I haven't thought about who is going to win this match at all. Because, like, it should be El Dandy. But Pero, like, just won this title, didn't he? Or did he have the title already? Oh, no. He has been the champion for a long, long time. 333 days. Only 6 defenses. That's Lucha, baby. Should Dandy win? Well, we should run this match back, but also it makes sense to run the match back if Dandy wins, right? So, yeah, let's have Dandy fucking win this belt. Fuck it. Is he within the weight? I didn't check that. He's 212. Oh, they're both 212. Perfect. Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, let's give Dandy a tainted win. Can't imagine we have an El Dandy create a finish. We should, though. We should be coming up with finishes for El Dandy. But we have another near certainty, so we have 3 other near certainties, in fact. So it'll be fine. Oh, I didn't actually put a winner. Thank you, game. Yeah, put El Dandy over. Thank you. Oh, Perro's very unhappy. Let me look at this pop. 80 in the U.S. 90. Oh, he's very over. He's very over. They're close in Mexico, but Perro is a lot more over in the States. But listen, Dandy's our guy. Dandy's our guy and money's fake, so he's winning. Next match I have is Connect and Coco, which, you know, thanks for coming, Coco, but this is like a 10-minute match, if that. El Connect. Honestly, 8-minute match. Connect is simply going to get a dominant victory over Coco. I'm not actually going to say it's a domination, but, like, I don't even think I'm using a creative. This might go in, like, the middle of the card. Tag titles. Demona and Atlantis versus Panther and Warrior. This should be better. I was going to ask if this is our Tech Masterclass, but it's not, because we're doing Skyda and fucking Negro Casas. That's obviously a Tech Masterclass. So I'm just going to give these guys like 14. CMLL Tag Team. Looks like Blue Demon could use the win, and he can pin Black Warrior. Bing Bong. Alright, great. Welterweight title, Plata and Hayabusa. They're cooking. Oh, Plata has a strange rotator cuff. Damn, that sounds bad. Alright, chat. Do we do a short title change where he loses it quickly to Hayabusa? Do we do a multi-man and hide him, or do we just take it off the card because there's 10 damn matches? Triple threat. Add Oro. I feel like if we add Oro, Hayabusa doesn't win. Which is fine. We can run this back. How long is he hurt? That's a good question. Why is it not just... Okay, well, I don't know. Let me go to office. 59 days. Oh, 59 days. We should change the title. He's going to be hurt a while. All right, short title change. You know what? You know what? Porque no los dos. Is that not? Okay. The show could benefit from a title. We just changed the title. We just had El Dandy beat Paraguayo. Alright, Hayabusa, Oro, Plata. I'm gonna do both. Yeah, we're gonna hide Plata. Oh, I can't tell them to steal the show. Alright, we're gonna give them like... Let's give it like 8 minutes. I'm going to have Hayabusa pin Oro. So we can run this back if we ever want to do Hayabusa Plata. And then we are going to... Limited involvement Plata. That sucks. And what's going to be the steal the show match now? Damn, I actually have no idea. Oh, this 6-man I'm about to... Well, I don't know. The Villanos aren't really steal the show, guys. Demon Atlantis Panther Warrior, maybe? I don't know. Alright, 3v3 for the CMLL Trios titles. American Love Machine, Too Cold. Actually, you know what? This side of this 6-man is so great that they should be able to carry a Steal the Show match. Love Machine, Scorpio, and Sasuke are all fucking great. Villano. 12 minutes. Cook. Sasuke, you know what? Let's give you a win back. Great. Alright, Skyda, Negro Casas. I mean, this is absolutely opening the show. They're having a tech masterclass. I don't think there's any chance. No. Well... No. No, Negro Casas has to win. We can do an angle after the match. Where Negro Casas is a dick and turns down a handshake. Love a handshake angle. Savage and Lasertron. This is going to be a lot higher on the card. I'm going to been like 16 minutes even. Randy, Lasertron. I mean, if we're going to do mask versus hair, I think a good finish for this match would be Randy gets DQ'd for taking the mask off of Lasertron. Although Randy might get, like, pissed if he loses by DQ, but let's try it. It is a DQ finish, so maybe he won't care as much. Furious. Randy is furious. Oh, I know money is fake, but Randy is so fickle, you know what I mean? He's got 81 pop in Mexico, man. Can we do a draw and then you take his mask off after the match? Can we do that? Draw. Is he less mad about that? Furious. Okay, well, if he's going to be furious either way. Because it, like... I was going to say it doesn't make sense for him to win and then take the mask off, but it could. It could just be like he's not done with him. He wants to take the mask off now, but I don't like that. Especially because Lasertron is not winning the blow-off. All right, we're going to have to throw some... We're going to have to throw some money at him. We're going to have to throw some money at him. Let's call it an intentional DQ. Let's use one of our creative finishes on it. We still have 2 near certainties, right? Actually, do we have... Oh, we have a Randy Savage creative finish. Oh, it's only unlikely. It's only unlikely. That's fine. Yeah, there's 2 near certainties left. Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Randy. Let's get out ahead of it. Because how... Oh, he's extremely happy. We can't even get any higher. All right, he'll be fine, maybe. Let's do an angle afterwards where, you know, Lasertron covers up, runs out, and then Savage poses with mask. Lasertron covers up, runs backstage. Savage poses with mask. So I would say it's Randy Savage working, Lasertron, I guess, working, and then I would say this is storyline development for sure. Chavo definitely runs out with a towel, but I'm not gonna rate him, you know. In our hearts, we know Chavo ran out with a towel, but, you know. Alright, and then we have Chris Candido and Roddy Piper. The most lucha match of all time. No, Chris does not brawl. Chris does not brawl like at all. He's a tech. Tech and Ariel are his best. Because I was thinking it would make sense, although Piper's really not even Piper's not really good at anything at this point. I would like for Candido to simply win here. Because I think we're kind of at that time with Piper. I think he should simply lose. Yeah, that's fine. What's yellow? Just everyone's mad. Everyone's... I've made everyone mad. And we have too much Dr. Wagner. Well, he's in the main event, so that sucks. Let's knock that down to 16. Is that still too much Dr. Wagner? No, we fixed that. Alright, great. Let's have Steve Austin hype the main event. Austin hypes event. Alright, Parallel Dandy. I think Savage and Lasertron has to be, like, up here. We would open with the Tech Masterclass. Should Inoki attack Austin after the match? You know, I don't think he should attack him, but it would be cool for him to show up. I don't hate that. Candido vs. Roddy Piper. Oh, unfortunately, Hayabusa vs. Oro and Plata is now, like, the shitty second match on the card. Connect. Yeah, connect. Let's put that right here. That's a real middle of the card match. Yeah, let's briefly turn off these brands. Inoki shows up. You know what? Let's have them brawl. Screw it. Inoki shows up. Brawls with Austin. Let's make that like 5 minutes. Say that's a surprise. And let's turn the brands back on. Chris Candido, Piper. Can Chris talk? Maybe, but probably not. Roddy should cut a promo before his match that's like basically like, I gotta beat this guy to prove I still got it, and then he loses because he don't got it. Piper needs to beat Candido to prove he's still got it. Chris Coco. Then we just have a big stretch of matches, which I'm fine with. I guess we should like explain why this is a triple threat match now, although I don't know if I have a reason. Also, we don't really have an authority figure on this brand. Mike Tenay, I guess. Get out there and explain why this is a triple threat. Can Plata talk? No. No. Alright, Mike. Well, I was going to say Mike Tenay has, like, I've gotten word from the WCW board that it's a triangle match, but that doesn't make any sense. Why would they make... Yeah, I guess we will do a scripted 3-minute promo. I'm just serious, I guess. Plata demands that Oro is added to match. That's gonna do bad, but that's, you know, sometimes it be like that. Is there any dark matches we want to book? Honestly, not really. We basically booked everyone of note. Although we do... You know what? It is Lucha. Let's do like a 5-on-5 dark match. Just to book some of these guys. Who do we got here? Honestly, we have a lot of people. Let's do Gran Hamada, Jinsei Shinsaki. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do the Grand Supers. So that's Gran Hamada, Super Astro, Super Crazy, Super Muneco, and Super Pinocho. And they're going to take on the team of El Brazo, Jerry Estrada, Kato Kung Lee Jr., MS1, and Pirata Morgan. I'm going to give Gran Hamada the win. And you know what? We have one more near certainty, right? I should use it. Why would we not use it? That would be stupid. Let's give it to this tag title match. It would be a miracle if we got 100 on this show. I know we've been getting 100 for pay-per-views, but this is a Super Viernes brand pay-per-view. I don't think 100 is really possible. A 90? I'd be happy with a 90. All right, we got a 68 for this dark match. That is fine. Best guy in the match was Super Muñeco. No, I'm sorry. It was actually Super Astro with a very nice 69. $79 for Skida and Negro Casas. I was hoping for the 80s, but I'll take a 79. That's fine. And 71 for a lack of handshake. Okay, at 65, that's fine for Plata going out there and being like, Oro has to be in this match now for reasons. Yeah, it really sucks that we had to change this to a, like, hide this guy from injury and have him lose match, because they would have cooked, probably. They would have cooked. But Hayabusa has the belt now, so that's fun. Wow, he got a 35. He is hurt. $66, yeah, Piper. I mean, it doesn't help that his momentum is like in the toilet, but yeah, Piper is. Don't know how much more Piper we're gonna see. 62. I would hope Candido would have gotten more than a 59, but that's all right. That's okay. We're trying. It's a mid-card match. Hey, there we go. 81 for the trios title match. That is a math and match if I've ever seen it, but we'll allow it. $70. Yep, that's yep. Thanks for coming, Coco. No one can ever take away from you that you got a shot at the CMLL World Heavyweight title. Crowd was into it. Match was not good, but the crowd was into it. All right, here we go. All right, now we're talking. Creative finish worked. Pretty good match here, 87, with Atlantis and Blue Demon defending against Blue Panther and Black Warrior. Good. And 86, Lasertron got a strained wrist. Well, that sucks. A strain doesn't sound too bad. But hopefully we can, won't keep him out too long. Yeah, Randy is back. I don't know what happened for a while there, but I think he was just really upset. And we probably just made him mad again. Yes, thank you, Dory. And 75 for him posing with the mask. Lasertron running off with the towel on his head. 97 for Pero and Dandy. Let's go. This is another one where the crowd was more into it than the match was good, which is very weird for me. I usually book very much the opposite, where the wrestling is very good and the crowd is like, oh, we like this, but we're not like losing our minds. But no, they love these guys. El Dandy winning was for sure I mean, Paraguayo, as over as he is getting 75. So he's pretty cooked in the ring, so I'm glad we got it on Dandy. Dandy's the guy. $94 Austin promo. Oh no, our commentary might be too bad for this main event. they were fine. Okay, 95 main event. Okay, again, crowd very into it. Match only okay. But that's fine. We'll take it. I mean, a 95 is very good. And then, oh my God. Oh, it's Antonio Inoki. What's he doing in Arena, Mexico? By God. None of our commentators are Jim Ross. I don't know. I don't know why Mike today was going, by God. Steve Phone. A little bit. This match was also shorter, and it wasn't like slow build. So I could see it just not being as good. We had to make it shorter because the game was like, it's too much Dr. Wagner. 100, we did it! Wow, this show didn't deserve 100, but we'll take it. Yeah, Wagner's going to be good. I'm not worried about Wagner. He'll be fine. I'm pretty... Because, like, we didn't even get a 100 rated segment, right? Yeah, that's surprising. That's really surprising. Did we get to do a scrum for a clash? I don't remember. Oh, 3 days. He's fine. 800 grand, sure. Pop recap. We gained one in New England. They loved our lucha show in New England. And Shikoku. Sure. Oh, we don't actually get to do one for Clash. Boo! We want a scrum. Getting the old guard of Pero and Connect out of their spots is good because they're popular. Yeah. I mean, Connect is still the heavyweight champion for now. But, yeah, he'll probably lose it at some point. I mean, for sure, but I don't have any, like, obvious people to beat. Well, Wagner, I guess. Viano 5 moved to Atlanta. Great. Dory Funk Jr., you, like, don't even work here, bro. Although I guess it's good. I guess it's good to send me emails. It's like Kato Kung Lee Jr. is good. That's fine. Lasertron, yep, he's fine. Michael Hayes' opinion. Viano 4 doesn't connect with the fans. All right, cool. Thanks, man. And we had only 2.7 million viewers. That's like less than a normal TV show. That's interesting. All right, well, that's gonna do it. I definitely am not booking a Saturday night. We got one Worlds Collide in 11 days. All right. Well, this ended up being a big return stream. We had a 100 match. We had a 100 Clash of the Champions. Big stuff going down. I don't think we'll make it to When Worlds Collide next stream because it'll be yeah, it's August, so it would be Saturday night, Viernes. No, because it's like 5 shows before we even get to the pay-per-view. So I don't think we'll make it. Well, for a second there, I thought all those New Japan guys were gone for When Worlds Collide, but luckily that is the next night, so it'll be fun. I don't think we'll make it to the pay-per-view next stream, but maybe. I don't know. Although we'll also have to do some notepad time for Super Viernes, but I also don't know when our next fucking Clash is, so that might be pointless. But we'll have to figure stuff out, like at least just some plans of like what we're doing over there. But yeah, that is gonna do it for the stream. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Glad y'all didn't forget me while I was gone. If you're watching on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Come watch live Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thursday, of course, is going to be WWE vs. TNA 2004. Me and Nick booking against each other. 8 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/Swarls. And that's it. I'll see y'all later. Bye.